Ray Bureau welcoming you back to Trinity Baptist College as we're ready for Game 2 between the Eagles and the Nighthawks of Thomas University. Thomas won game number 1, 14-4, on the strength of a big 8-run first inning. Then Thomas got 3 more in the third, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. The Eagles had a 4-run rally in the third inning, but the final score, Thomas 14, Trinity Baptist 4. Game number 2 getting ready to start in just a moment. Nick McAdon is the starting pitcher for Trinity Baptist College. He has gone 11 2/3 innings so far and allowed 16 earned runs. He will be opposed by Dylan Rutland, who is no wins, 2 losses so far on the season and a 6.41 ERA. Here are the batting orders for game number 2. Leading off for the Nighthawks, playing catcher Jake Webb. Batting second at third base, Landon Boyette, who had a big game, player of the game in game number 1. Chase Hinson bats third. He's playing second base. Jake Bryan at first will bat cleanup. Randy Heller in right will bat fifth. Tyler Keaton, the DH, hitting sixth. Number 7 man, the left fielder Clellan Barnes. Shortstop is Jared Fowler batting 8th. And Kiefer Beatty will bat 9th and play center field. We'll give you the Eagles batting order as they come to the plate in the bottom of the first. Game 2 is underway with the first pitch fastball from Nick McAdon that misses outside for ball 1. Glad you're able to join us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. High fly ball into right field, shallow right. It is going to be dropped. Camacho went a long way for that ball and did not haul it in. And a break for the Nighthawks. That'll be an error on the second baseman. Landon Boyette, who had himself a big game number 1. A 2-run single, an RBI single. Couple of innings later, he scored 3 times, was on base 4 out of his 5 plate appearances, hit by a pitch twice, also stole the bag, and scored 3 times. So a runner at first, nobody out. 2 men on, nobody out after just a couple of pitches. And it brings up Chase Hinson, the number 3 hitter. A hit and a run scored in game number 1. He also walked. 1 for 4 officially. That hit was a bunt, similar to what you just saw. McAdon's first pitch, fisted. It's a foul ball, and it's going to be caught. Out number 1, Sammy Coffrin playing third base for the Eagles in game number 2. Jake Bryan at the plate for Thomas University. Drove in 3 runs in game 1, a sac fly, a 2-run double. Then he had himself a base hit his last time up. 2 for 4 officially, and he chops the first pitch foul. An error and a bunt single have given the Nighthawks first and second with nobody out, now 1 out. McAdon working from the stretch. And the pitch on the way, and it's lifted foul down the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Christian Draper is in left. Brian Lopez in center field. Jordan Almodovar in right. McAdon's 0-2. Chop towards third. That'll be fielded. Throw to second for 1. Back to first. Double play, and that ends the inning. 5-4-3 double play. McAdon gets the first 2 runners aboard, but they do not advance, and after a half inning, we have no score. Dylan Rutland on the mound for the Nighthawks to start off game number 2. No wins, 2 losses. 6.14 ERA, but in limited action, he's pitched 7 1/3 innings. He's allowed 6 runs, 5 of them earned. He has walked 4, struck out 1, and allowed 10 hits. This is a batting order that Rutland will face. Leadoff man in left field, Christian Draper. Batting second, playing second, Michael Camacho. Carlos Sanchez, the shortstop, bats third. Caleb Albritton, the designated hitter, he's batting cleanup. In right field in Game 2, Jordan Almodovar will bat 5th. Sammy Coffrin, the third baseman, will bat 6th. Daniel Burnsett is behind the plate. He bats 7th. David Cavedo at first bats 8th. And Brian Lopez in center will bat 9th. Left-hander Dylan Rutland's first pitch, low and outside for ball 1. Draper leading off. He reached on an air, 2 balls, 1 strike. Rutland delivers a 2-1, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Clayton Faircloth, the winning pitcher in Game 1, 4 innings, 4 runs, but 2 of them earned. And Keaton Smith went the final 3 innings and got himself a save. And this one chopped foul, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Had a chance to say hello to Keaton between ball games. Very nice young man. Kind of ragged him a little bit. He works very quickly. I told him, at least give me a chance to write some things down before you throw the pitch. But he did a terrific job on the mound for Thomas. Curveball in the corner for strike 3, and that is 1 out. So Rutland strikes out the first man he faces. Second baseman Michael Camacho at the plate. He had a 2-run double in game number 1. 1 for 3. Hit the ball hard all 3 times. Pitch on the way. Good fastball for a strike. And Rutland not wasting much time either. Getting rid of the ball in a hurry. The 0-1 on the way and slapped foul out of play. The wind has completely died down, not blowing at all. It blew in from center at about 8 to 10 miles per hour steadily throughout Game 1. The 0-2 on the way, and this one misses outside. Temperatures right now about 68 degrees. We have a 20% chance of rain, but the skies look like they have cleared up even before the sun went down. The 1-2, and this one hit foul toward the dugout. We do have rain chances coming in overnight, but we're hoping that holds off for a couple more hours. Thomas University's JV softball team was here playing today. They took 2 from Trinity Baptist. I don't know the final scores, but Thomas won both ball games. Chopper towards short, long throw in the dirt, but Bryan scoops it out. That is out number 2. Jarrett Fowler playing shortstop for the Nighthawks made the play. Low throw, but dug out, 2 down. Clellan Barnes in left. Kiefer Beatty in center. Randy Heller in right for the Nighthawks. Boyette at third. Fowler the shortstop. Here's Carlos Sanchez at the plate for the Eagles, and he hits the first pitch foul for strike 1. Chase Henson at second base. Jake Bryan at first. Behind the plate, Jake Webb. He batted leadoff for the Nighthawks. And this pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Webb, I failed to tell you, is hitting .261 coming into tonight's play. Reached on an error. He's doing the catching here in game number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jacob Schmidt caught the opener. Scored 3 runs, had a couple of base hits. There's a line drive single into right for Sanchez, and the Eagles have their first hit. So 2 outs, a runner at first. A good solid line drive from the bat of Carlos Sanchez. Brings up the DH, Caleb Albritton. Game 1, Caleb was 1 for 3, had himself a base hit in the second. has a runner at first with 2 outs. First pitch on the way, and it dips down low for ball 1. Get an opportunity. We'll let you know the upcoming ball games for both the Eagles and the Nighthawks. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice leadoff first by Sanchez following his base hit. The 1-1 hit hard up the middle, but snared. A turn throw to first. It is in time. Chase Hinson made a backhanded play, turned in one motion a la Derek Jeter, and threw a 1-hop strike to first base, and that retires a side. A great play by Hinson to end the inning, robbing Albritton of a base hit. After 1, we have no score. Keep it right here and give you the upcoming ball game, 9 innings each. March 8th at 6 p.m., March 9th at 6, and March 10th at 1 p.m. Nighthawks are then on the road. They will go to St. Thomas University in Miami Gardens, a doubleheader on March 15th beginning at 2:30. Then on March 16th, a 1 p.m. single game. Then Thomas will visit Georgia Gwinnett College for a doubleheader on March 19th, scheduled to begin at 3. They're going to make their way back to Jacksonville to face Edward Waters College March 22nd for 1, March 23rd for 2. And we'll go ahead and finish out the month of March for the Nighthawks. Weber International University, a single game on the 29th and a doubleheader on March 30th. We're looking at TUNighthawks.com. Tell you the Eagles' upcoming games at the next half inning. Leading things off in the top of the second, Randy Heller facing Macedon, swing and a miss for strike 1. Heller walked and scored a run in the first inning of game 1, got himself a base hit later on, 1 for 4 officially. Macedon delivers, and strike 2 called right down the middle. Both pitchers so far working pretty quickly. Macedon for the Eagles, Rutland for the Nighthawks. No balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, misses outside. Very nice 5-4-3 double play, ended the top of the first. Third baseman Camacho came in, fielded, and a great turn at second base to complete the twin killing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Macedon delivers a breaking ball for strike 3. A swing and a miss. Had the hitter way out in front. First strikeout of the night for Nick Macedon. Brings up the DH, Tyler Keaton. We saw Tyler come into the ball game late in game number 1. Ended up going 1 for 2 with a run scored. Keaton now at the plate. In the starting role, first pitch takes a fastball for a strike. Keaton came into today's play hitting 1 for 10, but make that 2 out of 12. That average goes up a little bit. The 0-1 on the way and a foul tip for strike 2. Again, in case you missed it, we want to congratulate TBC Eagles men's basketball winning the South Region Conference and heading to the NCCAA Division II National Championship Tournament on March 7th. The Eagles were the #1 seed in the tournament, played 2 very tight ball games against Pensacola Christian in the semifinal and defeated Bob Jones University to win the South Region Championship in overtime to win it. And that is strike 3 called right down the middle. Keaton out on strikes, 2 in a row for Nick Macedon. After Rivers made that 3-pointer, he hustled to the other 2 balls, no strikes. Both the men and the women this week are playing in the National Bible College NIT. Swing and a miss for a strike. That is at Appalachian Bible College in Mount Hope, West Virginia, and then the men's team goes to Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. A week later for the national tournament. This pop-up over near the dugout. Burns said could not get there in time. It hit off the fence right as he got over there. Looked like he made the catch off the fence, however, so the batter's still alive. Clellan Barnes at the plate. 250 on the season in limited action, 1 out of 4. He has driven in a run. The 2-2 from Macedon misses outside, count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Clellan Barnes getting a chance to start here in game number 2. He's worked the count full. Macedon winds and delivers. Ball 4 just misses outside, and the Nighthawks have a runner aboard. 2 outs. First walk issued by Nick Macedon, and it brings up the shortstop, Jarrett Fowler. And he is 1 for 2 on the season, but he scored 3 runs. A couple of pinch running duties. He's homered, and he's driven in a run as well. So 1 for 2, and that one hit left the ballpark. Here's a first pitch, and a fastball misses up. Burnside kept it in front. 1 ball, no strikes. Fowler at the plate with a runner at first, 2 men out. Clellan Barnes drew the 2-out walk. The 1-0 on the way. Fowler flinched but did not chase. He's ahead in the count now. 2 balls, no strikes. Eagles with 2 outs, playing back, just looking to get a force out. And ball 3 misses up high. Jarrett Fowler stands at 5'7". He's a junior from Keystone Heights. Keystone High School. 3 balls and a strike. Fowler taking all the way. Also played a little bit at South Georgia State College before transferring to Thomas. He's ahead in the count, 3-1. Macedon delivers. Ball 4 just misses outside. That's 2 in a row. We said this a couple of times in game 1. Don't want to give this team too many chances. They can swing the bat. They put 8 runs on the board in the first, getting opportunities. Kiefer Beatty, the center fielder at the plate. We saw him as a pinch runner in game 1. Getting a chance to swing the bat now. He is batting 160. 4 for 25 so far. 2 on, 2 out. Macedon delivers. Misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Kiefer's from Crawfordville, Florida. He's a senior. A lot of Florida natives on this Thomasville, Georgia team. This is a bunt towards third. Camacho charges, throws to first. Not in time. Another bunt single for the Nighthawks. Kiefer Brady laid it down, beat the throw to first, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. That was more of a surprise bunt. He waited as long as he could before squaring around, and he beat the throw to first. Great play by Camacho, but the hustle by Beatty loads up the bases. Here is Jake Webb, leadoff hitter, reached on an error his first time. Macedon will wind it up and deliver a strike. Webb 261, 12 out of 46. No balls and a strike, swing and a miss. A little bit behind on the fastball. It's 0-2. Webb has driven in 6 runs. One of those 12 hits a double. The 0-2 on the way, and it misses outside. Eagles wanted the call. They did not get it. TUNighthawks.com has all the Thomas University information, including the stats. Here's the 1-2. High pop foul out of play. We'll do it again. Of course, TBCEagles.com for Trinity Baptist College. I have the pleasure of working on that website. Post-game recaps up there tonight or tomorrow morning. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball that misses outside, evens up the count. Nowhere to put him. Jake Webb has run the count to even at 2-2 after falling behind on the first two pitches. Payoff pitch lifted into center field. Lopez backpedaling, and he's there. Well hit, but Lopez runs it down, and that retires a side. 2 walks and a base hit, all coming after 2 men are out. Lopez puts it away, and we go to the bottom of the second, no score. And we'll take this opportunity to let you know what the Eagles have coming up after tonight. A few days off before they head down to the Russ Matt Invitational, where they split 2 against Point Park University over the weekend. On Friday, March 1st, the Eagles play a 9-inning game against Cornerstone University. They're playing at Osceola Heritage Park in Kissimmee. Then on Saturday, Trinity will play Cornerstone again at Lake Myrtle Park in Auburndale. That's at 12:30. Friday's ball game at 3. The Russ Matt Invitational continues later Saturday afternoon against Grace College, also in Lake Myrtle Park. And then on Monday, or rather Tuesday, March 5th, Judson University. Eagles against Judson at Lake Myrtle Park in Auburndale. That game begins at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, March 5th. The next home game for the Eagles, Friday, March 8th against Trinity International University. That is a 7 p.m. Friday night time. We will both video stream and simulcast on FM 91.7 WTRJ and www.ilovethetruth.com. We've done that a few times already. Double broadcast, YouTube video, FM 91.7 radio, 7 p.m. Friday, March 8th, and then a video stream-only doubleheader on March 9th against Trinity International University, March 12th, 4 p.m. doubleheader against Montreat College. Jordan Almodovar leads things off in the top of the second, takes the first pitch low and inside for ball 1. Rutland allowed a hit in the first. He struck out 1. Fastball misses up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch on the way and chopped foul down the right side. Terrific play by second baseman Chase Hinson to end the bottom of the first. He went up the middle. The ball looked like it was already on the outfield grass right behind the bag. Hinson backhanded it, turned and threw in one motion and got the out to end the inning. High pop foul right over our heads. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two swing and a miss. The ball hit the dirt. Throw to first will complete the putout. So that's a strikeout. 2-3 on the putout. 1 away. And it brings up third baseman Sammy Coffrin. We saw Coffrin as a courtesy runner for the catcher in game number 1, getting a chance to start and swing the bat in the nightcap. He's hitting .292, 7 out of 24. He's driven in a run as well. 1 out, base is empty. First pitch is low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Rutland delivers and misses low once again. Coffrin followed by Burnsed, Cavedo, and if anyone gets on, Lopez. And the pitch, fastball misses up and away. 3 balls, no strikes. He's in the driver's seat. Eagles split that doubleheader with NAIA Point Park University, the number 16 NAIA team in the country in the preseason rankings. Coffrin draws a 4-pitch walk. He's aboard, 1 out. First walk issued by Rutland. Jacob Burr was the winner Saturday afternoon in game number 1. 7 innings of 1-run ball, 1 earned run. That's the 3rd game in a row he has pitched all 7 innings and allowed 1 run and that's the first time that run was earned. This chop foul. So Jacob Burr going 21 straight innings in 3 consecutive starts of 1 earned run. 3 runs total. 3 complete game victories in the process. So congratulations to Jacob Burr, doing a terrific job for the Eagles on the mound. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Popped up. And this one's heading back toward the fence. It is off the fence. And batter stays alive. Good effort by the catcher. Both the ball and the catcher hit the fence at the same time. Jake Webb gave it a terrific chase. Unable to get there in time. No balls, 2 strikes. Coffrin leads off first. Nice gap on the right side of the infield for the hitter, and this one is pulled foul. Daniel Burnstead at the plate for the first time today. Burnstead 100 so far on the season. Has a runner at first with 1 out. And the pitch on the way, hits the batter, and the Eagles have 2 men aboard. So let's see if the Eagles can take advantage of this opportunity. A walk and a hit batsman brings up first baseman David Cavedo. Jordan Broden will be the courtesy runner for the catcher Daniel Burnstead. Jordan Broden, very fast, gets this opportunity quite often from Coach Copeland. Cavedo walked and scored a run in game number 1, 0 for 1 officially. Also grounded back to the pitcher. And a pitch on the way, and a strike called. No balls and a strike. Good speed on the bases. Both Coffrin and Broden can run well. Time called. Webb heads out to talk to his pitcher. After 1 out, Coffrin drew the walk. Burnstead hit by the pitch. David Cavedo looking for a chance to drive home the run. First pitch was a strike. No balls and a strike. He has the entire left field line wide open. Rutland sets and delivers, and a good rip by Cavedo, but he fouled it straight back. He just missed, driving that ball very well into the outfield. Third baseman Boyette off the line at third, and left fielder Barnes way off the line and left. This one in the dirt and blocked. Didn't get that far away from Webb, and a tough read for Coffrin. He did the right thing holding up. If you're not sure, don't take too many chances. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Rutland checks the runners and delivers. Strike 3 called at the top of the zone. That is out number 2. Center fielder Brian Lopez at the plate. He had a bunt single and a run scored in game 1, also doubled and lined hard to right. So 1 out of 3 with a run scored in game number 1. Whoop, make that 2 out of 3. RBI opportunity for Lopez. He's swinging a hot bat of late, and the first pitch up and away. Lopez on the season, coming into today's play, 300, a home run, 6 runs driven in, now 7 runs driven in. And a pitch, well, a run scored in that opener. Now RBI swings this one and fouls it back. Total of 7 runs scored on the season, counting the run in game number 1 today. So 1-1. Rutland sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. A good, sharp breaking curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big gap in right center. And Lopez has the left field line all to himself. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He might have foul tipped it, but Webb held on anyway. And that retires a side. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Rutland. a hit batsman, and a walk. 2 men left. And we go to the top of the third. No score. Top of the third, those 2 innings went by pretty quickly. No score. Nick McAdon, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits so far. He's also walked 2 and struck out 2. He'll have hitters 2, 3, and 4 to deal with in the third. Boyette, Hinson, and Bryan. Landon Boyette got himself a bunt single his first time up. He was, though, erased on a double play. McAdon ready for his first pitch of inning number 3. It is underway with a fastball that misses outside. One ball, no strikes. Fastball misses up high. Boyette came into today's play at .315, a homer and 7 runs driven in. He now has 10 RBIs on the season. Hot shot towards third. Camacho with the backhand and a throw for the out. Michael Camacho returning the favor Nighthawks did to the Eagles a couple of times in Game 1. Terrific play by the third baseman. 1 out brings up Chase Hinson, who popped up to Camacho in the first. First pitch on the way, squares around a bunt, and he pulls it foul. No balls and a strike. Hinson at .328 coming into today's play. McAdon delivers, and this one breaking ball outside and evens up the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. McAdon winds and delivers a fastball right down the middle. So McAdon ahead, 1-2. And a pitch, swing and a miss, a great curveball. That one dropped out of sight, and that is out number 2. Number 3 so far for McAdon. 2 outs, bases empty. Jake Bryan hit into a 5-4-3 double play to end the first. Told you what he did in game number 1. Got himself 3 runs batted in. First pitch from McAdon, a breaking ball that misses outside. Bryan now with 18 RBIs on the season, counting what he did earlier today. Here's the 1-0. High ball, very well hit towards right. This one is down. It'll one-hop the fence. Bryan around first, on his way to second. He'll pull up with a double. Almodovar got there quickly, was able to turn around and fire it in and keep the hitter at second base, but Jake Bryan bidding for a home run. It's .340 down the line. For a moment it looked like that had a chance. It is a double. And a runner at second with 2 outs. Here's the right fielder, Randy Heller. First pitch showed bunt. Ball gets away from the catcher, but no advance. Heller, his last at-bat in the 7th of Game 1, hit a rocket shot right back at the pitcher Ryan Heller for the Eagles. That turned into a double play. Got a base hit and a walk, scored a run. 1 ball, 1 strike after the fastball. 2-out double, puts a runner at second base, and the 1-1 for Macedon, a curveball that stayed upstairs. Heller came into today's play batting .444. And pitch on the way, line foul down the right side and into the bullpen. 8 out of 18, that's entering today's play. He went 1 for 4 in Game 1. Walked and scored a run early in that ball game, that 8-run rally in the first inning. 2-2 pitch. Nice catch by Burnside to keep the runner at second, and the count is full. Heller has driven in a run. Has an opportunity to do so again. Payoff pitch, high pop-up. That's out of play behind home plate. And it hits right on the top of the concession stand. Then over to the restrooms. Well, you go to the concession stand first. Restrooms are going to follow. Payoff pitch coming from Macedon once again. Swing and a miss, a high fastball. Heller chased one out of the zone. Macedon gets 2 in the inning, 4 overall. 2-out double left there at second base. Bottom of the 3rd. Coming up, we have no score. No scores. We start the bottom of the 3rd. At top of the order, Christian Draper, Michael Camacho, Carlos Sanchez facing Dylan Rutland, who has gone 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He got all 3 outs in the 2nd on strike 3. He's also hit a man, and he has a top of the order, Christian Draper, called out on strikes to open the ball game. Draper's set. Rutland delivers the first pitch. That one got away from him. One ball, no strikes. And a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Trinity Christian Academy varsity softball is playing a district game at the Providence School of Jacksonville, leading 2-0 in the 3rd. That ball game is away at Providence. Swing and a miss. These Lady Conquerors, they can play some softball. They're 3-1, counting preseason play. Only blemish come to one of the best teams in the state, Oakleaf. Swing and a miss, and Draper out on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. That's number 5 for Rutland. In case you missed it, we said so in Game 1. The Conquerors got a perfect game from Morgan McMillan a couple of nights ago, this past Friday night, in their win over district opponent Interlochen. Here's Camacho. He takes a fastball up and away. Well, no perfect game for the Conquerors tonight, but they are leading 2-0 in the 3rd. Line drive down the right side and foul. Brian gave it a nice effort. It's about a step away from making the catch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Of course, I do the athletics for Trinity Christian Academy as well, so I like to keep an eye on what's going on. Some of our viewers and our fans, they keep up with the TCA Conquerors also. 2 balls and a strike. Camacho grounded to the shortstop his first time up. Takes a fastball upstairs. It's 3-1. Hard throwing left-hander Dylan Rutland. 3 balls and a strike, and a pitch on the way. Hit well towards the gap, but that is going to be tracked down by the center fielder. A nice play by Beatty. He has some speed. He beat out a bunt and then tracked that one down. That ball was in the gap and started to die on him pretty quickly, but he made the catch. 2 outs, bases empty for Sanchez. He's 1 for 1. Line drive single into right his first time up. First pitch, fastball on the inside corner. TCA Conquerors softball, members of Class 4A District 2, state runner-up a year ago. Line drive, base hit. Sanchez now 2 for 2. Those Conquerors made it to the final game last year. Could not quite bring home the trophy, but they had one fantastic season. Their second trip to the Final Four in as many years. Looking to go all the way one step closer this year and bring home the state championship. Caleb Albritton grounded to the second baseman. That was that terrific play by Hinson right up the middle. Takes a curveball for a strike. Hinson went behind the bag, backhanded, and turned and fired. No balls and a strike. Check swing. The ball went down in the dirt, but he went around. So Rutland ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Works quickly, and the pitch. Another check swing. This time he held up. The ball gets away, and Sanchez will take second base. That'll go as a wild pitch, the first one from Rutland. Conquerors now batting in the top of the 4th, leading Providence 2-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Albritton. Pitch on the way in the dirt, this time blocked by Webb. Two balls, 2 strikes. Albritton has right side of the bag wide open up the middle. 2-2 on the way. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that ends the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 5 in the last 2, and 6 overall for Rutland. After 3, we have no score. Top of the 4th, bottom half of the batting order due up. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Keaton, Barnes, Fowler, and Beatty if anyone gets on. No score. Nick McAdon has done a really nice job through his first 3 innings. 3 hits, but he's also struck out 4 and walked 2. He's gotten some good defense behind him, a double play and a terrific play by Camacho 1 inning ago on the backhanded snare. First pitch is a fastball outside. Keaton called on strikes, his only at-bat in the 2nd. 1-0 on the way, strike one right down the middle. One ball, one strike, pitch to Keaton, swing and a miss, a good fastball. Keaton was well behind that one. 1-2. Middle infielders playing back on the outfield grass. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, check swing, he went too far, and that is strike three. That's strikeout number 5 for Macedon. Rutland has 6 through 3 innings. These two pitchers matching up very well. Clellan Barnes at the plate. He walked his first time up. 1 out, bases empty, top of the 4th. Macedon delivers a breaking ball that misses outside. Same pitch he just got Keaton on, but Barnes did not go after this one. Keaton tried to hold up, just went around a little too far. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Macedon is throwing some heat tonight. So far, this has been his best outing. No runs through the first 3, and a third, and a pitch. This fastball misses down low. Eagles used 6 pitchers in game number 1, so Macedon giving Coach Copeland some innings. And this one misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 on the way. High drive, well hit down the left field line, but that hook's foul. Right in front of the fence. That ball looked like it hit right off the base of the wall, but in foul territory. So nothing but a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Barnes will return to the plate. He hit that one as hard as we've seen hit tonight. A little bit out in front. Got some hook on it. Let's see if Macedon pulls the string on this one. Payoff pitch and a fastball. Barnes gave it a good rip and fouled it straight back. Another payoff pitch from Macedon. This time he pulled it a straight change and had the hitter out in front. That's 2 in a row for Macedon, 3 in a row going back to the 3rd inning, and 4 out of 5. Number 6 overall, 2 outs, bases empty. Jarrett Fowler at the plate. He walked his first time up. And pitch on the way is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Fowler didn't think so, but it's 0-1. Macedon looking sharp in the early going. This curveball gets the outside corner. He's throwing hard. He has a lot of break on his curveball as well. Ahead 0-2. Working quickly. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. This one is foul down the right side. So another 0-2 pitch coming from Macedon. Nick is a sophomore from Orlando's First Academy, and the pitch squibbed foul to the right side. Second season playing for Trinity Baptist College. One of the very versatile players that Coach Copeland has. Nick can play many positions. Here's a 2-2, and this one is fouled back. Good battle going on between Macedon and Fowler. If Fowler can reach, Beatty will be up next. The 2-2 once again. Curveball just missed outside. A couple of the Eagles defenders started trotting toward the dugout, but they didn't get the call. So a payoff pitch coming to Fowler. Macedon delivers. Fouled off, and the battle continues. Jarrett Fowler was out in front of that, but he kept his hands back and was able to make some contact to stay alive. Keep the hands back. You have a chance on at least getting a piece of the ball. The 1-2 on the way. And again, the Eagles were trotting toward the dugout, but did not get the call. That fastball looked good, but it was called outside. All four infielders started moving toward the dugout, but it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Curveball. This one called strike 3. So Macedon strikes out the side. Number 7 overall. We go to the bottom of the 4th in a pitcher's duel, no score. Jordan Almodovar, Sammy Coffrin, Daniel Burnside, the scheduled hitters in the bottom of the 4th. Pitchers duel going on, no score. Macedon has struck out 7 through 4, Rutland 6 through 3. Bottom of the 4th, first pitch. Almodovar showed bunt, pulled it back inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Dylan Rutten working quickly just like Macedon. That helps keep the defense ready. Another square around by Almodovar. This time he pulls it back and takes a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Almodovar struck out his first time up. Pitch on the way and misses. 2-1. Boyette playing in tight at third. Almodovar has twice shown bunt already this at-bat. This time swinging, and that one just missed the batter. Almodovar ahead now, 3-1. Three-one on the way. High pop up into shallow right. 2 men giving chase. It'll be caught by the right fielder Heller. 1 away. Chase Henson also going after that one. Called off by Heller. And Heller made the catch. Sammy Coffrin drew a walk his first time up. It's left stranded at second base. Boyette still close at third. Coffrin tried to hold up his swing but went around. One strike rather, and a pitch. This one a good curveball. Broke a little bit late, however. Spring training games, Cardinals 6-1 over the Nationals. Twins beat the Pirates 6-5. I had to emphasize that for Tim Glidden, who gives me the thumbs down. Here's a 2-0. Strike call right down the middle. It's 1-2. Scoreboard said 2-1, but it's 1-2. Rays beat Baltimore 11-5. 1-2 on the way, swing and a miss. That is out number 2. Foul tip actually, but held on, and that is strike 3. Braves over the Mets 4-3. Mets had a split squad. Marlins 3, Astros nothing. Here is Daniel Burnside, the catcher, and a ground ball towards short. Scoop and a throw in time, and that retires a side. Nice play by Fowler, charging in, making a good strong throw. 1, 2, 3, go the Eagles. After 4, no score. Nick McAdon, through his first 4 innings, has allowed only 3 hits. He has walked 2 and struck out 7. Let's hope he can keep this going. 9, 1, and 2 due up for Thomas, Beatty, Webb, and Boyette. Kiefer Thomas beat out a bunt. Counting game 1, I believe, if I remember correctly, that's the 3rd bunt single that the Nighthawks have put on the board in today's doubleheader. Beatty has shown off the speed in the outfield as well. He ran a long way charging in from center and made a terrific running catch in shallow left center not long ago. So McAdon finishing up his warm-up tosses, and the 5th inning will be underway very soon. No score. Both pitchers are working quickly and effectively as well as efficiently. Even though they've gotten some strikeouts, their pitch count, I don't have the number, but their pitch count has looked pretty good, both pitchers, so far tonight. They haven't gone really deep into too many counts as far as full counts is concerned and things of that nature. Beatty leads things off, and the first pitch fastball up and in. Lady Conquerors at Providence, the high school team leading 2-0, batting in the top of the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one is outside. Of course, I do the Trinity Christian Academy varsity baseball and softball games also. We do those on Facebook. TCA Conquerors Athletics is the name of the page. The 2-0 on the way and a foul tip. 2 balls and a strike. Beatty not showing bunt so far in this at-bat. Beat out that bunt single in the 2nd, so he's 1 for 1. 2-1 on the way, and this one is popped up. And if I had a glove, I might have had a chance to reach for that one. It was right over our heads. A little bit out of my reach, though. My 6'4" son, Dean, if he had brought his glove, he might have had a chance. He's standing up at the top of the bleachers. The 2-2 on the way, and a check swing he held up in time. Dean is our cameraman here at both Trinity Baptist College and Trinity Christian Academy. We work both the college and the high school games together. 3 balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, fouled back right at the gentleman standing behind the screen, and that one was right at him. So another payoff pitch coming from McAdon. High fly ball into right field. 2 men giving chase, and it is caught in shallow right. Almodovar charging in. That ball looked like it was a little further out off the bat, but a nice running catch by the catcher-turned right fielder for out number 1. Good man to keep off the bases. Beatty has shown off the speed so far tonight. 1 out, bases empty. Jake Webb at the plate. First pitch, fastball misses outside. In 6 of the 7 innings in game number 1, the Nighthawks got the leadoff man aboard. Strike called. So far tonight, the only leadoff man to reach did so on an error. McAdon has been very good. 2 balls, no strikes, and this one slapped foul. That one's going into the woods. I don't think we're getting that one back. Wonder how many baseballs are in those woods back there behind home plate. 1-2, 1 out. And a pitch. High pop up. There's another one headed that way. That one's not quite going to reach the trees, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty, no score, top of the 5th. McAdon delivers, chopper, foul down the left side. Camacho not too close to the line, not too far off. Same thing by Quevedo at first base. Another 1-2 on the way. Curveball and another good battle going on, this time between McAdon and Webb. Jake Webb reached on an error, hit one well towards center, only to have that one caught, so he's 0 for 2. Another 1-2 for McAdon. Did he go? Check swing, and he went around. Burnside applies the tag as the ball hit the ground, and that's out number 2. So strikeout and a 2 unassisted in the book. 2 down, bases empty. Number 8 for McAdon. Landon Boyette at the plate. He's 1 for 2. A bunt single in the first. That might be the 4th bunt single I was talking about with Beatty a little while ago. Long drive, well hit towards left. It is gone. Just past the 340 sign, and Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. On the first pitch, swinging line drive home run from Landon Boyette. I wasn't sure if that one was up enough, but it was. And the Nighthawks lead it 1-0. Well, Boyette was player of the game in the first game today. Now he has himself a home run, and it's 1-0 in the 5th. First pitch in there for a strike for Boyette. That's his 2nd home run. And for the doubleheader, that's his 4th RBI. So 2 home runs on the season. Now 11 runs batted in, counting today's play. No balls, 2 strikes. McAdon delivers and misses a curveball low and outside. McAdon has been brilliant tonight, but Boyette got the best of him on that swing. Here's the 1-2. It is low and outside. It's 340 down the line. And again, that ball was scorched. I wasn't sure if it was up enough, and it just got over the top of the fence. The 2-2 on the way, swing and a miss. He struck him out. McAdon gets 2 more in the inning, but the solo home run from Landon Boyette makes the score 1-0 Thomas as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, Thomas leads 1-0. Dylan Rutland, 4 innings pitched so far. He has allowed 2 hits. He has struck out 6 men and walked 1. He will have Quevedo, Lopez, and Draper in the 5th. 8, 9, and 1. Hello to Claudia Brunner and Christian DeVelli letting us know they're watching on the top chat. First pitch from Rutland, a foul tip right into the mitt for strike 1. Cheering on Nick, who's done a terrific job. Only the 1 blemish And now the 0-1 to Quevedo, misses up and away. Both pitchers working quickly, as we said before. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rutland delivers. And this one fouled back right into the screen once again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Action now in the Eagles bullpen and in the Nighthawks bullpen. And the 1-2. Breaking ball inside. Nearly hit the batter, but it's 2-2. Now the dugout blocking the Eagles bullpen view of the mound, and the fence with the covering on it blocking the Nighthawks, so I can't see who they are. And strike 3 called. Quevedo down for the 2nd time tonight, both times called. Lopez went down swinging in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. Lopez, good speed, swinging a hot stick of late. He's been hitting the ball very well the last few ball games. Showed bunt that time, went through it, no balls and a strike. 1 homer on the season. Had a couple of hits in game 1. One of those a bunt single, one of them a well-hit double. The 0-1 on the way, high fly ball into right. Heller giving chase near the line, and he puts it away for out number 2. Six in a row retired by Rutland. Leadoff man Christian Draper has gone down on strikes both times to the plate. Eagles trail 1-0. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, base is empty. First pitch, a changeup that misses outside. Very fast pace, game 2. 1 ball, no strikes. Rutland delivers. Fastball on the corner for strike 1. The 1-1 on the way, and swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Camacho on deck, waiting for an opportunity with a runner aboard. Rutland takes his time on this pitch. Now the delivery and a fastball upstairs. Tigers beat the Mets' other split squad 14-4 this afternoon. Giants over the Reds 4-3. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, a breaking ball that misses. And the count is now full. Arizona beat the Cubs 5-4. Got all 5 runs in the 2nd. The Cubs got all 4 of theirs in the 1st. Strike 3 right down the middle. 3rd time tonight. Draper has gone down on strikes in game number 2. After 5, 1-0 Thomas. Top of the 6th, hitters 4, 5, and 6 due up for Thomas University. That's Jake Bryan, Randy Heller, and Tyler Keaton. 1-0 as we start the 6th. Solo home run from Landon Boyette. He got that with 2 outs in the 5th. That's been it for the scoring summary. Both pitchers have done a terrific job. There have been a total of 5 hits in the ball game. That's counting both teams. McAdon delivers a first pitch, long drive, but foul down the right side. Jake Bryan at the plate. He has 2 homers coming into tonight's play, 15 RBIs. Make that 18. He got himself 3 in game 1 today. High pop up into center. Lopez camps under it. 1 away. So 1 out, bases empty. Right fielder Randy Heller. He's been a busy man in the outfield in game 2. He's run down a few balls. At the plate, he's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Heller. So let's see who this young man is coming up to the plate. It is Levi Osteen. We saw Levi in game number 1. Tell you what he did in just a moment. McAdon delivers, 1 out, first pitch, curveball in there for a strike. Game number 1, Osteen walked 3 times, scored a run, struck out twice. So 0 for 2 officially. The 0-1 on the way and a fastball up and in. On the season coming into today's play, 250. Couple of homers and 13 RBIs. That's before we started play today. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, line drive, 1 hop into the outfield. Osteen aboard with a 1-out single. So a runner at first, 1 out. It's only the 4th hit allowed by McAdon. And it looks like Osteen is going to come off the base paths. I heard one of the coaches say re-entry for Randy Heller. And that is Heller back at first base. But a pinch hit single. So Osteen does his job and Heller re-enters. 1 out, Heller at first, Keaton at the plate. He has struck out both times. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter now for Keaton. McAdon throws over to first. If I'm seeing this correctly, I believe that is Jose Quintana batting for Tyler Keaton. First pitch, a breaking ball inside, nearly hit the batter. Quintana in game 1, 3 runs driven in, a 2-run single in the first. And this pitch is outside. His other RBI came with a bases loaded hit batsman. 2 balls, no strikes. So Quintana now with 14 ribbies on the season. This fastball misses up just a little bit high. So 1 out, runner at first. McAdon behind in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Action again in the Eagles bullpen. A pitch on the way is ball 4. That puts 2 runners aboard. Another pinch hitter coming up for Thomas. This is Brandon Paez. He had a start in game number 1. And Coach Copeland heads on out to the mound. So we'll pause here. And when we resume, Paez will be at the plate with runners at first and second and 1 man out. The new pitcher for the Eagles, number 1, freshman Logan Sizemore, taking over for Nick McAdon, who did a terrific job. McAdon 5 1/3, 1 run, it was earned, but he is responsible for 2 men on base. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 8. So Sizemore inheriting runners at first and second with 1 man out. Brandon Baez was announced before the pitching change. He still has a bat in his hand, and he's going to take this at bat, batting for Clellan Barnes. Baez had an RBI base hit and an RBI sac fly in 4 plate appearances in game number 1. 1 for 3 officially, also scored a run as well. RBI opportunity, runner at second, runner at first. First pitch from Sizemore on the outside corner for a strike. Nice job by McAdon. Sizemore trying to end this threat that the Nighthawks have in the 6th. Pitch on the way, high pop up. Heading right toward us. Just out of my reach and right over my head. I didn't bring my glove. I know I told them that earlier, but got to make that catch. It was a little out of reach anyway. I said a little uh-oh for a moment because it looked like it was right above us momentarily. No balls, 2 strikes. Sizemore checks the runners. Sidearm delivery, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Great pitch by Sizemore. That ball had a lot of tailing action. And he gets the strikeout. Jarrett Fowler, the scheduled hitter, but it will not be Fowler. Instead, Luis Martinez at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Martinez looking to drive in the run. Got himself a couple of RBIs in game 1. Takes the first pitch inside. Dean, you got to start bringing your glove, I guess. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Dean played outfield on this field for a couple of years for the Trinity Christian Academy Middle School and JV Conquerors. 1 ball, 1 strike, swing and a miss. And now Sizemore with a good chance to get out of the inning without the run scoring. He inherited a tough situation. He got 1 man and is 1 strike away from ending the inning. The Lady Conquerors got a run in the 5th. They lead at Providence 3-0. Bailey Cooley working on a 2-hit shutout. The 1-2. Runners going. Line drive into right field. A base hit. That'll score a run. Throw to the plate is cut off, and the Nighthawks lead it 2-0. Danny Rosario is also taken over at first base for the Eagles. So Martinez in a pinch hitting role gets the RBI base hit. No chance to get Heller, who was off on the pitch. Quintana stopped at second. It's 2-0. Kiefer Beatty at the plate. That run charged to McAdon. Still responsible for the runner at second. And the pitch on the way is fouled straight back. Osteen got the base hit. Heller re-entered as the pinch runner. He came around to score the run. Quintana drew the walk. 1 out later, Martinez, the pinch hit RBI single, making it 2-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice block by Burnside. Eagles in the bottom of the 6th will have Camacho, Sanchez, and Albritton due up. 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order. Sizemore delivers, and a fastball up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball, right center field. 2 men giving chase. It is on the ground. 1 run is in. Another runner racing for the plate. The throw goes to third. And 2 runs in for the Nighthawks. That is being counted as a 2-run double. And the Nighthawks lead it 4-0. So Beatty has himself a 2-run double. Top of the order, Jake Webb at the plate. Sizemore delivers a chopper towards the Eagles dugout. 3 runs in the inning. 2 of those charged to Macedon, 1 to Sizemore. Runner at second, 2 outs. Pitch on the way, misses up and away. One ball, 1 strike. Hot shot foul down the left side. Sizemore, a freshman from here in Jacksonville. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice job by Martinez and Beatty. Both getting down in the count, making good contact and bringing home runs. The 1-2 from Sizemore. Umpire's arm started to flinch on that one, but he held up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sizemore from the stretch, and a pitch in the dirt. Runner headed towards third, and he will get there on the wild pitch. So runner at third with 2 outs and a 3-2 count on the batter, Jake Webb. Payoff pitch, high pop-up. It'll stay on the infield. Rosario gives way to Sizemore, who makes the catch, and that retires a side. 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk, and a runner left at third. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Nighthawks 4, Eagles nothing. Bottom of the 6th, Michael Camacho will lead off for the Eagles, followed by Carlos Sanchez and Caleb Albritton, hitters 2, 3, and 4. They will face a new pitcher on the mound now for the Nighthawks, wearing number 24, Chance Carter. He is 2-1 on the season, a 5.64 ERA, 22 1/3 innings, 15 runs, 14 earned. He has walked 9 men and struck out 11. He has a 4-0 lead to work with. Dylan Rutland went 5 innings, allowed just 2 hits, 1 walk, and he struck out 6. Now, I'm going to check that again. He struck out 9. I forgot to add in the last 3 he did. So 9 strikeouts for Rutland, and the first pitch from Carter is in there for a strike. Count that again to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is correct. High pop foul out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Rutland also hit 1 man and threw 1 wild pitch. But a great job by Dylan Rutland. The 0-2 on the way, swing and a miss. And the tag will be applied. So Camacho out on strikes, 1 away. Chance Carter, senior on the Nighthawks from Wauchula, Florida. Gets the first man he faces. Here's Carlos Sanchez, who is 2 for 2. Hot shot, diving snag. Throw across the first is not in time. Terrific effort at shortstop by Jarrett Fowler, who re-entered. But Camacho is now 3 for 3. Caleb Albritton at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Called out on strikes his last time up. Runner at first, 1 man out. Pitch on the way is up and away for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Fastball right on the corner for strike 1. Well, the 4 pinch hitters for Thomas in the top of the 6th, normal starters, came off the bench, got the job done, put 3 runs on the board. This one fouled back, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like Game 2's starters have all re-entered. Heller, Keaton, Barnes, and Fowler, who just made a terrific attempt, nearly got the runner at first as well. 1-2 on the way, in the dirt. Ball gets away from Webb, and that'll be a pass ball as Sanchez takes second base. Albritton has an RBI opportunity. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way and slapped foul. So 2-2, runner at second, 1 man out. Bottom of the 6th, Thomas leads 4-0. And the 2-2, check swing. And looks like he held up in time. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch from Chance Carter. Ball 4 inside, and Albritton is aboard. 2 men on, 1 man out. Carter has struck out 1, now walked 1, and allowed a hit all so far this inning. Jaron Sweeney will bat for Jordan Almodovar. So Sweeney's first at-bat of the night. Has 2 men on with 1 out. First pitch, low and inside for ball 1. Almodovar got the start in right. Sweeney now at the plate. Here's a 1-0. That one misses a little bit low. Sanchez is getting a great secondary lead off second base. Anything into the outfield for a hit should score the run from second. Nighthawks middle infielders not holding him on. With a 4-run lead, they're just looking to knock it down and get somebody out. Here's a 2-0 and slapped foul out of play. After 1 out, Sanchez singled. Albritton walked. Now Sweeney has a chance to drive in the run. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. This one tapped foul off the foot of Sweeney. Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes. Again, both middle infielders playing off the runner. Sweeney has wide open up the middle. And the pitch, runners on the move. Ball's in the dirt, throw down to third is in time. Sanchez cut down, trying to take third. 2-5 on the caught stealing. Albritton takes second base. No credit for a stolen base when one of the runners is thrown out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. And a pitch, a breaking ball that misses up high for ball 4. Sweeney is aboard. Second walk in a row issued by Carter. But a terrific throw from Webb cut the runner down at third. Sammy Coffrin at the plate with 2 on and 2 out. And a timeout called. 4-0 Thomas in the bottom of the 6th. Sammy Crawford at the plate. He has walked and struck out. 2 on, 2 out. Carter delivers. The first pitch misses up high. One ball, no strikes. And a first pitch strike, or rather first strike on the fastball. So 1-1. Albritton at second. Sweeney at first. Both walked. Fastball misses a little low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Burnset is scheduled to hit next, but I believe I see Ryan Brooks in the on-deck circle. 2-1 on the way, and a fastball called for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carter wants to get it done now, not go full with runners at first and second and 2 outs. That's what happens, however. And now Coffrin saying he was hit by the pitch. The umpire agrees, so that loads up the bases. Puts Albritton at third. Sweeney at second. Coffrin aboard. Ryan Brooks now at the plate, batting in the place of Daniel Burnset. So Brooks getting his first at-bat of the night. Has the bases loaded. He's hit 1 home run so far this year. Big gap in right center. Pitch on the way, a big swing. No balls and a strike. Good chance to drive in a couple of runs for Brooks, the University of Christian graduate. Here's the 0-1. And he takes one down low. One ball, one strike. Pitch on the way, and this one's fouled right back over us. Lady Conquerors now in the 7th, leading Providence 3-0, still batting in the top of the 7th. Hopefully they'll hold on to win. Cooley's not one to give up 3 runs in 1 inning very often. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt, and Webb will just step on the plate. That's a force out, and that retires a side. Eagles load the bases, but come away empty, and after 6, Thomas leads it 4-0. Top of the 7th, Thomas leads it 4-0. Boyette, Henson, and Bryan are the scheduled hitters, and they will face Austin Hillier, who takes over for Logan Sizemore. Hillier on to pitch the 7th. Sizemore 2/3 of an inning, 1 run. It was earned. 2 hits and 1 strikeout. Landon Boyette has had himself a terrific night. In this game, he is 2 for 3, a solo home run in the 5th. First pitch from Hillier is a fastball that misses up high. Boyette, player of the game in Game 1, drove in 3 runs. The 1-0 from Hillier, up and away, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. This one misses low and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Leadoff man in the 7th. Boyette at the plate. Hillier delivers. Strike called on the inside corner. 4-0 Lady Conquerors. Tacked on a run in the 7th. 3-1 from Hillier, popped up and out of play, and that fills up the count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, or leadoff man. Scoreboard shows 2 outs on the board. It fooled me for a second, but that is out number 1. Good job by Hillier. He fell behind, 3 balls, no strikes, came back to get the strikeout. Chase Henson at the plate. He has gone down twice on strikes. First time up, he popped up to the 3rd baseman. Pitch on the way is outside for ball 1. Well, barring any other changes and any other action, I'm going to go ahead and call Dylan Rutland Game 2's player of the game. 5 innings pitched, No runs, 9 strikeouts, 2 hits. Nick McAdon was really good for the Eagles. 5 1/3. Ended up with 3 earned runs charged to him, but he was terrific. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and a strike. McAdon allowed 4 hits, struck out 8, and walked 3. 2-1 on the way is slapped foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hillier winds up and delivers the 2-2. This one fouled back, a breaking ball. Henson got a piece of it and stayed alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. This one just misses outside and it fills up the count. Payoff pitch on the way. It is chopped foul down the left side. Four nothing, bottom of the 7th now. Lady Conquerors of Trinity Christian Academy trying to shut out district rival Providence. Here's a 3-2 in the dirt, ball 4, runner aboard. Jake Bryan, the first baseman, at the plate. He's 1 for 3, a double in the 3rd. Has a runner at first, 1 man out. Hillier from the stretch. First pitch is low for ball 1. Rosario, Lopez, and Draper are due up in the bottom of the 7th for the Eagles. One ball, no strikes. Runner on the move. Throw down to second is into center field. That is a stolen base for Chase Henson. One ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 1 man out. Hillier takes a look back at second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Henson's getting a terrific lead off second base. Hillier ahead, 1-2. Pitch on the way. He got him. So 2 strikeouts with a walk in between. A runner at second, 2 outs. Randy Heller at the plate. He is 1 for 3. Check that 0 for 2. It was Osteen who pinch hit for him last time and got the base hit. And a good curveball to start the at-bat. Heller re-entered as a pinch runner after Osteen's base hit. No balls and a strike. Runner on the move before the pitch. And he steals third without a throw. 2 stolen bases for Henson. He's at third with 2 outs. And a count of 1-1 on the batter, Randy Heller. One on the way in the dirt. Nice block by Burnsed. Burnsed re-entered after Ryan Brooks batted for him in the 6th. He's back there behind the plate. Two balls, 1 strike. Hillier will work from the stretch with the runner at third. Ball gets away from Burnstead, and that will allow Hinson to score. So the walk, 2 stolen bases, and the pass ball. Thomas leads at 5-0. Heller up there now with a count of 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Full count. Payoff pitch on the way and fouled off. Three balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4 puts a runner aboard with 2 outs. So a runner at first, 2 outs. Jose Quintana at the walked and scored in the 6th. First pitch from Hillier is upstairs. Burnstead kept the ball in front, kept the runner at first base. Game is over now. The Lady Conquerors have defeated Providence 4-0. Great start to the season for Trinity Christian softball. Bailey Cooley, the winning pitcher, throws a complete game shutout. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner bluffed, and the fastball misses up high. Two balls, no strikes. Hillier from the stretch. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. Quintana at the plate. Heller at first. He walked. 2 outs, 1 run in. Runner's on the move. Throw down to second will be not in time. Third stolen base of the inning for the Nighthawks. Heller at second now with 2 outs and a count of 3 balls, no strikes on Quintana. Runner stealing third. Throw down is not in time, and Camacho cannot believe the call, and neither can the Eagles fans. So another steal for Heller, and that is ball 4 on the pitch. So runners are at the corners, 2 outs. Coach Copeland wants to come out, get an explanation of why the call is safe at third. That throw beat the runner by plenty. Tag was applied, but the Eagles do not get the call. Throw beat the runner. Eagles do not get the call. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Runner off on the move and no throw. Paez at the plate. Struck out his only time up in this ball game. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Eagles felt like they should have been out of the inning. Here's the 1-0. And a strike called. "5-0, Nighthawks lead, top of the 7th. Pitch on the way, in the dirt, and the run scores. Eagles fans are not going to be happy about that after not getting that call at third. Wild pitch scores the run. It's 6-0. Two balls and a strike. Hillier from the stretch delivers. And that one's called inside. Three and one on the way. Ground ball, base hit into center field. Another run is in. RBI single. Jarrett Fowler at the plate. Two outs, runner at first. That non-call at third has now cost the Eagles 2 more runs. And the pitch. Ground ball towards short. Flip to second, and that retires a side. Three runs score, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Thomas leads it 7-0. Hassan Westbrook in to close this one out for the Nighthawks. He is 1-1 on the season, a 0.96 earned run average, 9 1/3 innings pitched, 1 run, it was earned. He has walked 4 and struck out 4 and allowed 6 hits. 1 run in the 5th, a home run by Landon Boyette, 3 in the 6th, and 3 in the 7th. Danny Rosario will lead off for Trinity Baptist. This will be his first at-bat of the night. He came in place of David Cavedo a couple of innings ago, followed by Lopez and Draper, 8, 9, and 1. Dylan Rutledge would stand to be the winner if the score holds up. Chase Carter an inning in relief, and now Westbrook, first pitch, fastball. Good hard fastball for a strike. No balls and a strike, swing and a miss. So the count, no balls, 2 strikes on Rosario. And this one in the dirt, it's 1-2. The 1-2 coming from Westbrook. This young man is throwing some heat. That one missed, but he is reaching back and putting something extra on it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip into the mitt. That is out number 1. Ryan Lopez at the plate. Nothing out of 2. 1 out. Bases empty. Bottom of the 7th. Westbrook from the stretch with the bases empty, as many relievers do, and that first pitch misses outside. Strike called at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 strikeouts and 9 1/3. This is a very hard throwing right-hander. That one downstairs. Lopez up 2-1. Westbrook has 2 saves. He's won a ball game. This is his 9th appearance overall, all in relief. Two balls and a strike. Pitch on the way, misses low and outside. So Lopez up 3-1. Top of the order, Christian Draper scheduled next. Hit hard towards third. Boyette throws to first in time for out number 2. Christian Draper, nothing out of 3. All 3 times down on strikes. Eagles down to their final out. I want to thank everybody for watching us here on YouTube TBC Eagles, especially our viewers up in Thomasville, Georgia. Glad you're able to join us here. Dean Bureau's our cameraman. Coach John D. Jones, the athletic director of Trinity Baptist College. Coach John Copeland, the head coach of the baseball team and assistant athletic director. Pat Milligan, also assistant athletic director. Mac Hevner, the president of Trinity Baptist College. And Dr. The ball hit the ground, so the throw to first will end the ball game. And tonight's 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, no runs. Nick McAdon, the loser, but he was brilliant himself. 5 1/3, 3 runs all earned, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts. Once again, thank you for watching us here on YouTube TBC Eagles. Trinity Baptist continues the Russ Matt Invitational this coming weekend. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night, and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.